Hey, I'm Patrick Nile, and today I'm talking about how to balance writing and college. As you can see, I'm not in my normal setup here, and that's because I've moved back to Binghamton to finish my final year of college. I'm actually in grad school getting my MBA, but that's not important for this video. What is important though is after 4 years of undergrad, I truly understand how difficult it can be to write a book during college. That's especially so if you take on a demanding major like I did. Taking computer engineering classes and writing a book at the same time genuinely felt like torture at points. But here's some points to get a good college writing balance from someone who's done that in the past. First of all, you have to accept that college is a big time commitment and you're simply not going to be able to write as much as you normally would. For me personally, when I was pursuing my computer engineering degree, there were points where I had no time at all to even consider writing, and that's okay. One of the big things you have to learn as a writer in college is how to prioritize certain things. For example, if you have a test tomorrow, you should probably prioritize studying. That being said, if there's nothing due for a week or two and you really want to get ahead on your writing, you can push aside a lecture video or two to try to focus on getting a chapter done. That being said, I will emphasize when you're in college, sometimes it's okay to put writing on hold to experience some new things. Your friends are going to want to go to a party or have a late night movie night, and it's okay to say yes sometimes, even if it costs you writing. Not for nothing, experiencing these things might help you with your writing in the future by being able to pull back on those experiences later. For example, now I know how to write really realistic drunk characters. All jokes aside, college is a land of opportunity, so don't be afraid to fall a little bit behind in your word count goal in exchange for experiencing new things. Besides, between school and writing, you're gonna have to take breaks here and there, otherwise you're gonna get burnt out. Now, if you're not feeling burnt out, but you just can't seem to find time to write, I would recommend looking in the time between your classes. A lot of times you'll have 30 to 45 minutes between each class, and that's a perfect amount of time to get a writing sprint done. Also, if you're like me and you struggle to pay attention during class, you could write a few chapters during class instead of falling asleep. I will say that you should try to focus on your class, but hey, I understand. I personally really struggle to focus in classes, and I find writing a really good way to not fall asleep because then I feel bad for disrespecting the teacher. If you're one of my professors and you're watching this for some reason, I apologize. Speaking of classes, look for opportunities to take classes in topics that you were already going to research for your book. A lot of times you can even find ways for these classes to count for your degree requirements. There's truly no better feeling than actually getting inspired by your class to write a book. For me, one class that really did this for me was astronomy. Another great way to try to find inspiration to write in college is joining writing clubs and meeting other writers that share similar goals to you. Also, if you meet other writer friends, you can hold each other accountable on reaching your writing goals. Speaking of writing goals, you might want to lower them a little bit, at least when you first start out during college. For me, during the school year, I normally lower my writing goal to about 500 words per day instead of 1,000. And remember, if you find that you had more time than you expected you would when you started college, you can always increase your goal later on. Also, sometimes when I try to get into a rhythm of writing in school, I switch to flash fiction. I just feel like writing short stories in flash fiction, I feel like there's less pressure for me to get stuff done. And that makes it a lot easier for me to write during the semester. If writing your book seems like too much pressure during the semester, you can also consider writing fan fiction instead, just to keep practicing. Finally, I want to emphasize that college is not forever. You have to take advantage of the opportunities that college offers you while you have them. If that means it seems almost impossible to write your book during the semester, that's fine. Don't give up, and remember you can always write during the breaks or when you finish college. Because as much as I hate to say it, it comes to an end, and when it does, you'll have the rest of your life to continue writing your book. If you have any more tips on how to get more writing done while you're in school, be sure to leave them in the comments. And also, if you're currently in college or you've already graduated, let me know what you studied. I think it's really cool to see all the different backgrounds us writers have. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your semester.